Alright, so we got a Venom trailer live right now over on my Twitch. If you're watching this on YouTube, live on Twitch right now, but I could be live in the future if you guys want to check out that link in the description. Most streams are exclusive to Twitch, including this Just Chatting stream. We'll be reacting to the Venom trailer. So if you want to catch the liveliness, yeah, link is in the description. Anyways, we're going to be reacting to the Venom trailer. Brand new trailer dropped this morning. For the first time ever, a trailer went live, and I was actually still awake for such an occasion. But something in my gut said, wait, and here I am, live, to react to it. Let's check it out, guys. Venom Trailer 2. And we were kind of due for a trailer, considering that now we can officially say, comes out next month. And that a little bit of a business. All right, so let's check it out.
All I ever wanted in this world is carnage.
Wow, he actually just said that.
Lady here. We should be out there snacking on bad guys. I am a predator. I need to be free.
You have got to get control of your aggression, or you will get hauled off into Area 51.
I'm looking forward to see what her deal is.
Live by my rules.
I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. Please let me fix it so I can play it again. You are a loser.
Oh, you're using the song again.
Eddie Brock, I want to give you my story. People love serial killers. Cletus, why me? What's mine is yours. And what's yours is mine. I have tasted blood before, and that is not it.
Oh, okay, that was kind of cool.
All I ever wanted in this world is carnage.
What'd that tongue do?
I'm a crazy man. Are you a vengeful one?
Oh, shit.
Whoa, where you going?
That is a red one.
You need to come out right now. I will let you eat everybody.
Promise.
I promise.
Oh, yeah.
Eddie, you feel like home to me. Like family.
Oh, wow.
You could just say I'm happy for you.
That was going to be us.
I am happy for you.
No.
God, I'm so sorry.
Not sorry.
This dude needs some serious couples counseling.
Manscaped. Yeah.
Oh my god, these fucking ads again.
I've got our first look
Stop
hands-on with
telling me about my balls, okay?
Check it out. You still
I'll
get that
do
top
my
PC
balls
technology, top
however I want to do. Okay. Yeah, I really like this trailer. Wow. It keeps surprising me. So that's actually two trailers back to back that kind of entice me for a Venom sequel. Might we have something? Now, don't get me wrong. There's still some nitpicks here and there that I look at and I go, I don't know how 100% I feel about this, but in the grand picture scale of things, this is not bad. I do like the more like it's not taking itself too seriously. They're able to strike a very elongated tongue-in-cheek approach with Eddie's relationship with Venom and Venom wanting to eat, but of course Eddie eventually has to come in and be the human, the party pooper. And I like how his voice, is it just me or his voice? They did something different with his voice. I think it's still Tom Hardy, but I don't know if it was Andy Serkis's idea as director or if it was Tom Hardy saying, you know what, for this sequel, I read the script, it's more comical, more tongue-in-cheek. I think maybe Venom's voice needs to kind of reflect that a little bit.
We should be out there snacking on bad guys.
Like that line. It's like it should be there. Second on bad guys. Like just having that voice, like it actually does crack me up and sells me. Now here's where things, like I said, get a little nitpicky, but I'm like, hey, I might by the end of the movie I might be down with it. Is that I like Cletus's look. Definitely understand why he fucking bites the dude. I don't think they're gonna actually be, because they're trying to get that PG-13 rating and be cool with it, be cool with the MPAA, especially because of how sensitive the MPAA is these days. I don't think they're gonna go full on cannibal Cletus Cassidy, because that is the thing that he was in the comics. He has eaten people. He has brutally killed people in the most savage ways. I don't think they're gonna go into full detail of that because of the PG-13 rating. But I do like the hint to that, you know, the alluring or implicitness of it by having him bite Eddie here and suck on his blood, and even his line, "I've tasted." Hold on.
Is not it, and that blood before. I have tasted blood before, and that is not it.
Because this whole time I was wondering, how does he get the? Even from the first trailer, I'm like, how's he gonna get it? And in the comics and even in the cartoons, there will always be different methods. How Cletus would get the suit, you know, has been altered here and there. Here I'm like, okay, I see it. Now with that said, does he really need to get a suit? I like the change in hair, but the suit is the only thing that I look at and I go, okay, as long as it's just in the background and, you know, we don't have like a scene of him like going into the store and buying the suit so that we can show how dastardly he is, I'm like, all right.
Carnage.
I like that transformation. In motion, it looks good. It's when I freeze it where it looks weird. But in hold on.
This carnage.
Yeah, in motion it looks good. It's when I freeze it where I'm like, okay. It's like, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me, and I recently showed one to my girlfriend and she was not amused. But it reminds me of Disney movies, old and somewhat old. I don't think we really have to deal with it now since we're going more in the way of 3D animation. But 2D animated movies, primarily from Disney, but also could be from other companies, but primarily Disney. They would have the what are they called? The streak shots or the smear shots, where they would have to animate characters with that blur effect or that stretchy effect to show the motion happening. And they would always tell you, don't pause old animated Disney movies or much older Disney animated movies, because you might pause and what you result with is very Nightmare Fuel-ish. Because then you'll end up with a terrible looking shot. Kind of reminds me of that. I do like the power. I like how he's taller than Venom. I think Venom is stockier and more muscular, but Carnage is taller. He also looks meatier. I know for a fact someone's gonna take this and put this on next videos. But I also like that he's got they gave him the Edward Norton Hulk treatment, where they gave him more definition in the muscles. Like, look at this shot. This actually looks pretty dope. You see this coming towards you? Why are you still shooting? Like, get the fuck away. I'm gonna assume that this actually might happen early on in the movie, because notice these are prisoners. This is probably right after his lethal injection. That's got meme material. That's gonna have meme material right there.
Oh shit! Whoa, where you going? That is a red one.
You need to come out right now.
There's a red one.
I will let you eat everybody.
Promise.
I promise.
Oh yeah.
So that, it's funny. It's played up for humor, but is that how we're gonna get Venom 3? Is that how we're gonna do Venom? No, okay. So even though I feel some type of way about Cletus's outfit, I do admire what I see in the background here. The church with lights right here. It looks like he's got he's always been a dude about the theatrics to show the splendor of his kills and his murders in the most savage way possible. It's been there from the get-go with Cletus, so that is still the character. I'm like, all right, yeah. Like I said, I feel weird about his outfit, but in terms of what he's doing here, yeah. I don't want to look at the trailer too much because I don't want to risk ruining anything for myself. Okay. So everything was going nice and dandy. Then they show this part right here, and it brings back an old trope. Now, granted, I may feel a little bit differently with this specific occasion here, but it brings up a trope that I hate about sequels. And it's when they break up the main romantic couple just so that we can get them back together again and recycle the romantic plot from the first one. Now, that's not to say that they weren't already having their troubles in the first one, but I just hate that as a crux. Now, and I know that that's not the focus of a Venom movie, let alone a Venom and Carnage movie, is the romantic angle with Michelle Williams here. It's just that you had her wear, spoilers for Venom, but you had her wear the symbiote at the end of the first movie and gave us a touch into She-Venom. Go more with that. No, we're gonna make her break up with Eddie and go with this whole they're breaking up and he's gotta act all awkward, and because Venom's in there, he's gonna be the one to make him realize that she is the one, but not without its quirky whoop-diddy-doo movements.
God, I'm so sorry. Not sorry.
This dude needs some serious couples counseling.
Although, admittedly, looking at the image, it is funny watching Tom Hardy just slap a dude and then run away. If it could be kept to a minimum, that'd be okay. But I really hope we don't spend... Let's just say I hope we don't spend too much time on this whole angle as long as we've spent Eddie eating those lobsters on her date in that first movie. So overall, trailer looks good, but there are a couple of nitpicks here and there that I look at and I go, okay, hopefully while I'm watching the movie, it'll play out a little more nicely. But to me, so far, something that even I have to look at myself and go, don't worry about it too much, is this whole romantic angle where they have to break up the couple again in between movies. That's the thing, too, is that the couples never break on film. They always break in between film. Recently, well, it wasn't really too recent, but it was some time ago. I was bored. Disney Plus was on. I was like, okay, let me watch National Treasure. First movie, really enjoy, with the biggest of National Treasures, Nicolas Cage. And then it reminded me of the sequel and how I didn't like the sequel too much. And I was like, what was it about that movie? And I'm like, oh yeah, it was rushed. It felt rushed. It was trying to capture the magic of the first movie, but it just didn't feel alive again. And then it reminded me, oh yeah, and they broke them up in between movies just to get them back together again at the end. What the fuck? Spoilers, but what the fuck? Come on. I hate that shit. So many sequels do that shit, and I'm tired of it. Tired. If you're gonna make them break them up in the movie. Give us the drama. Put it on camera. Don't let it happen in between movies and be like, oh yeah, so they something happened and they drifted apart. But we're gonna see them come together again in this movie. I'm like, come on, fuck off. I'm done. I'm tired with that. And it's a shame that we're seeing it again here in Venom. But here's the hoping from the trailer's sake that that's not gonna be the focal point. The focal point is watching Venom and Carnage come together in glorious tentacly splendor, and also see how much of a foil Woody Harrelson can be for good old Tom Hardy. Anyways, so far, I'd say this trailer is in fact better than the first, actually. Granted, it did present a couple of nitpicks here and there that I can look at and go, I might feel a little weird about this, but the grand picture scheme of things, really like this trailer, and I'd say, you know what? I am still down. And much more so now for Venom Let There Be Carnage, opening next month.